Fighting out of the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put... Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Nice straight. That right hand scored perfectly. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with it.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Look at the redness on the body from all these hooks. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there.
What are you doing?
Here we go for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer, and down goes Joe Frazier. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Pretty good start in the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
And he fails to score with that left hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Still swinging with nothing left. And he misses with that jab. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. This is a very important.
He's starting to make mistakes.
And there's the bell for round three. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Missing with the hook. Good defense with that left jab. Defense is not an option for these two. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Andy Ruiz is rocked. As bad as boxing. Back at it in round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Nobody home with that hook. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
A swing and a miss with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Seemed like things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice job blocking the left. He got out of the way of that right hook. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired,
Down goes Frazier. Wow, let's take another look at that.
that's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your blood.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look? Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. They say no one knows a fighter better. On to the 6th round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Straight right just misses. That left hook misses. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They got out of the way of that right hook. His chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've got to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. They get 1 minute. Here comes round 7. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round. Did you see that? Andy Ruiz looks like he's in trouble. And down goes Andy Ruiz. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down. He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one.
Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
They We got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Andy. Round 8, and we're off again. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
I've seen some fights with a granny.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Andy Ruiz is dazed. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there, Buck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you continue.
Hold that thought. Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Down goes Frazier. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knock.